This is a 2006 Toyota Sienna. We're gonna replace the transmission fluid and also the filter. Alright, but before even starting to work physically on this truck, on this van, 18 10mm bolts here, 69-inch pound, the oil joint plug, 36 foot-pounds. Then we come here to the strainer, as you can see, and first we're gonna start by coating the O-ring with ATF transmission fluid, and then you turn the 3 10mm bolts here to 8 foot-pounds, as you can see them here. And I'm gonna be pouring into this transmission 3.7 quarters of transmission fluid, as you can see here. That is including the filter. And this is the final step we will be doing after we replace the transmission fluid and the filter here. And then we have to reach this temperature first before starting doing these steps here. Once I reach this temperature here, I have to move the shifter from park all the way to L and return to park. And you have to do this with the foot and the brake, since you're gonna be moving the shifter from L to park. So let's see. And we're gonna be taking out this cover here, 2 10mm bolt right there, 21mm nuts here. And I'm gonna be following step by step here with the Toyota software. So let's get started. 19mm nut here for the motor mount. I took out the 2 10mm bolts right there, the plastic cover. And now I'm gonna be unbolting the motor mount in the front of the van. 17mm nut for the motor mount in the front of the car, so I can jack up the vehicle. This is a 10mm socket right there, Allen, as you can see. If you're gonna replace the transmission fluid on your vehicle and you see that the transmission fluid is too old or too burnt, too black, if you're gonna replace it, you better replace it in 3 times. Do not replace it at once. Let's say if you take out all the fluid and you replace it with a new one, your transmission most likely is gonna be slipping. It's gonna slip later on once you're done with the job. And then you're gonna regret it because you say the transmission was okay, I only did a transmission fluid change, but it's because you replaced it all at once. If it's too old, too burnt, you better replace it like in 3 times. Take out 1 quarter, then replace it with a new one, and drive the vehicle for around 1 or 2 days, 3 days, whatever. So the new transmission fluid can mix with the old one, then come back again and do the same again until you do it in about 3 times. Now the transmission fluid is supposed to be replaced whenever it's not that old. It's still in their color, so replace it whenever it's still kind of pink. That is a safer way to replace the transmission fluid, so the transmission is not gonna be slipping later on. Be careful with that because so many people complain that after they do a transmission fluid change, the transmission stays slipping, but it's because of that. Alright, time to put the plug back here and replace the washer right there with a new one. And you torque it to 36 foot-pounds. I have to jack it up yet. Now we're jacking up this transmission because of these bolts here on this side. Alright, I think that's enough right there. Alright, this is the driver's side, as you can see right there. See how the engine went up. Alright, as you can see, we have a space right now to remove the bolt. Still, this one in the corner here, a little bit complicated, but at least we have the space right now. Alright, and I lose all of them here already on this side. Next, I'm gonna be removing this bolt here on this side. Alright, I already removed all the bolt, 18 10mm bolt. Three bolts here for the strainer, 1, 2 and 3, 10mm bolt. Alright, the new strainer here, as you can see, this is the O-ring here. Make sure you coat it with transmission fluid before installing it. Remember, just 3 10mm bolts, 2 here and 1 here, and that's it. And you torque the bolt 8 foot-pounds, that's all. Make sure you clean on the sides very well right there before putting the new gasket with the oil pan. And this video was part 1. If you want to see part 2, just click in the description below. Thanks for watching.